Yes, they arrived just in time for Christmas. On this episode of Geek Dad Life, we're going to open up and review these 1-to-1 scale Mini-Pufts from Hasbro's Ghostbusters Plasma series. Hello everybody and welcome to Geek Dad Life. It's your host, Jay Glatfelter here. So I am a huge Ghostbusters fan, and as such I reviewed a ton of all of the great merchandise released in support of Ghostbusters Afterlife. So if you like this video and want me to do more like it, click that like button. And if you want to see those episodes drop, click the subscribe button and that bell icon. So this is not the first piece of Ghostbusters Mini-Pufts that I reviewed on this channel. I've actually reviewed 2 series of the Mini-Puff Surprise canisters filled with marshmallow goo. You can check out those reviews right here. But these are actually essentially 1-1 scale replicas of the Mini-Pufts, which is really, really cool. These were first announced on Ghostbusters Day this past year, and it is under the Plasma series banner. So this is, considered the top level, collector level action figure that we would get of these little guys. Taking a look at the packaging, it definitely brings over a lot of the things we've already seen in the Plasma series. It leverages the flight suit motif, but it does have some unique attributes to it. It has the kind of marshmallow goo and fluff all around it. It also has unique artwork on the side that looks really freaking cool. Similar to how all the others have cool pop art on the sides. This time, though, it shows all of the different Mini-Puff facial expressions that you get in one box of these. And then on the back, it's pretty simple. This isn't, one of a series of figures. It's just this Mini-Puff pack. So you get 3 Mini-Puffs and then 3 additional head sculpts. So if you buy multiple packs, you can kind of get a whole army of Mini-Puffs. And this isn't the only time we're going to get these sculpts. We're actually going to get another set much like these in the HasLab Proton Pack, but those actually kind of have a burnt deco. So really, this is my first set of these Mini-Puffs, but I'll probably buy a few more so that way I can kind of have a bunch of Mini-Puffs maybe just all over the background here of the Geek Dad Life Studios. So without any further ado, let's open this thing up and see what's inside. It's pretty simple here. We do have a continuation of the kind of blueprint theme. And then let's see, taking them out of the box is pretty simple. It doesn't seem like there's any bands to hold them in or anything, so you just take them right out. And oh my gosh. I'm already in love. I'm in love and I don't care who knows it. The Mini-Puffs are about 3.5 inches from hat to toe. They feature minimal articulation, really just 3 points of articulation, swivel cuts on their arms, and a ball-jointed neck. The range of movement is limited with these head sculpts, but really it's there for easy swappability with the 3 alternate head sculpts. Speaking of those 6 total head sculpts that we get in this package, they are all pretty good. I think some of the expressions you've definitely seen in the trailer clips as well as in the movie. And having 6 different head sculpts allows you to really kind of space these out and have an army of Mini-Puffs. All of the head sculpts also feature the only paint applications that we're getting on any of these Mini-Puffs, and that is simple. Not Hasbro's fault though, because that's basically, these are just marshmallows that come to life, and they only have the little red tassel on top of the cap, the little blue rim underneath the cap, as well as their pupils and mouths with a red colored tongue. Painting in pupils on a mass-produced figure like this can have varying degrees of success. I think overall they look pretty good. The only ones that seem really off for me are the ones that are kind of looking in a specific direction. So there is the one that's kind of looking upwards with its mouth open, and there's one with his mouth closed, kind of looking to the side. Those look a little bit off to me. There's the other one with the blowing raspberry face that is intentionally, the eyes are going in opposite directions. But overall, not too bad here. And again, if you're kind of amassing a bunch of these, I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. I think the overall sculpting of these figures is pretty solid. They look like the characters that we saw on the screen. I think really where these come up short for me is the materials and then maybe some of the limited articulation of these figures. There is no leg articulation. You have 3 different ones kind of casted in different poses. One's upright and then one kind of lunging to the left, one lunging to the right as it's walking. And that's it. That's the only options you get. The other thing is, like, it's kind of just cheap plastic. It kind of almost feels like a McDonald's toy plastic. So, you know, I don't know what they could have done here, but, you know, in terms of the cost of this and this being kind of an upper level premium, or supposed to be an upper level premium product, the Plasma series, I feel like these kind of fall short of the other figures that have been released so far in the line in terms of material and paint application. Again, this is a marshmallow that came to life, so maybe there's just not that much to work with here. But I just think maybe just the materials of the plastic could have had a bit more of a premium feel to them to kind of maybe feel like this is on the same level of the other Plasma series releases so far. Having them out of the box just for a little bit, I think this is a case of quantity over quality. I think they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun, and you know, you can get a whole bunch of these and kind of put them all over and kind of display them in your collection however you want to. There's a multitude of ways you could probably make these things a really fun part of your Ghostbusters display, your collectibles display. But in terms of the price, I mean, they're kind of hollow plastic. They have 3 points of articulation. And so to me, I think their pluses are their scale. You know, they're kind of in 1:1 scale to what we saw in the movie. Plus you get 3 of them, plus the additional head sculpts. But if you're looking for good articulation and maybe that premium quality that other kind of collector level toys from Hasbro have, I don't think you're gonna get it with these. So depending on where you land on that spectrum, I think will dictate, you know, how much you like these packs. For me, I really dig them. I love the Army Builder component. I love the fact that we're getting more versions of these, like with the Proton Pack. I hope we even get more. But I do think it's a little bit pricey. All of that being said, I still think they get the Geek Dad Life buy rating. And, you know, I know my youngest who loves Stay Puft, love the Mini-Pufts, will get a kick out of these. I just wish maybe it was 15 bucks or maybe 20 bucks. But the $24.99 price tag is a little steep on these ones. Definitely check out some of my other videos like this one that YouTube wants you to check out and one of my more recent videos. And until next time, hasta luego and goodbye.